Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Greg Hackett. Welcome to GHB Breakdowns, where we like to get inside of the ring with the fighters. Listen, Raymond Muratalla versus Andy Cruz. Wow, I love that fight. 135-pound limit. They will be competing for the IBF lightweight championship of the world. I love it. Raymond Muratalla, 23-0, 17 knockouts. Andy Cruz, 6-0, 3 knockouts. May seem like a mismatch to the untrained eye, but both fighters are definitely qualified. I feel like Muratalla, good boxer. I've seen him, get in there and use his tools, use his jab, set up his punches. Very hard right hand. He commits fully to his shots. I feel like he could be trouble for anybody at lightweight if you catch him on a great night. You know what I mean? Andy Cruz, I feel like pure boxer, comes from the Cuban school. He definitely believes in his footwork, his timing, his rhythm, his reflexes. You know what I mean? He brings all of that to the table. Not the biggest puncher, but he can hang. I believe he can hang anyway. I feel like with this fight, Muratalla is going to have to gain control early. If not, Andy Cruz will box circles around him. I feel like Muratalla definitely has to try to trap Andy Cruz. You know what I mean? Not just push him, but, corner him and keep him there if he can. If not, I feel like he going to have his hands full. You know what I mean? Andy Cruz, like I said, has great footwork, great hand speed, great reflexes. But Muratalla is a puncher. Ain't a boxer puncher. I think Andy Cruz is the better boxer, but for sure Muratalla is the better puncher. So this is why I love this fight. It's a very even matchup. I feel like both guys have put in enough work where they could be in this position. Even though Andy Cruz only has 6 fights, he's a 2-time gold medalist. So, he's definitely overdue. He should have been in the game. But, he went through for his second term, and here we are. I feel like with this fight, Andy Cruz has to be almost perfect. Not because Muratalla is that big of a puncher, but Muratalla can punch, and we don't know how good Andy Cruz's chin is. You know what I mean? We don't know if he could take a real shot, a big shot. I ain't going to say a real shot, but a big shot. And the reason I'm saying it like that is because Muratalla, to me, is a good puncher. He's not the biggest puncher in the world, but he's a good puncher. If he hits you, you definitely going to feel it. So I feel like Andy Cruz got to be perfect, but at the same time, Muratalla has to be perfect. Muratalla has to be a mauler that night. I know he likes to start behind his jab, but he's going to have to get right to it with Andy Cruz. If not, he'll be lured to sleep. The way I see it really playing out, I see some early rounds going to Muratalla, but I see Andy Cruz really setting the tone, setting the pace of the fight. You know what I mean? With his toes and with his fast hands. I've seen him in person. This is why I'm vouching for him. He's almost scary when it comes to his reflexes. You know what I mean? Andy Cruz is very fast and very sharp, very accurate. So I feel like Muratalla has to get his hands on Andy Cruz very early. If not, he will get outboxed for 12 rounds. I do have this fight going to a decision, and I do have Andy Cruz winning 8-4. That's just my opinion, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not here for you to lose any type of money or anything like that. I'm just giving my breakdowns. Appreciate you all for coming through. Till next time.